Hello, hooligans, and welcome back to Starbottled. I'm your space daddy, Shanae, and this is episode 4 Lost and Found Family. Now, when we last left off our players, gang finally got all together as they began planning in light of everything that happened after the murder of Lucy's younger sister, Isadora Delmont. A plan has finally been made of how they plan on approaching things, and to even remotely begin to take on Raymond Spector. But a new day has come, and people have jobs, responsibilities, maybe even a lunch date or two. And that is exactly what Flynn and Aviella have planned today. And Flynn approaches the restaurant that Aviella so ravingly reviewed, a sushi restaurant called Elysium.
I thought it was Enigma.
Oh, it is Enigma. Yes, it is. Enigma. There were a lot of names that Aviella happened to throw my way in terms of exactly what it is that you guys are going to be doing today.
Oh boy. This looks expensive.
It definitely does. And you see that there's a little bit of a wait outside of the restaurant behind velvet ropes. And the hostess sees you and goes, "Oh, Mr. Thorne, correct?"
Yeah, that's me.
"Oh, there's already a table inside waiting for you. Please come with me."
Okay.
And she takes you in to this absolutely beautiful modern restaurant with a lot of clean lines and like neon light fixtures above each table. And you do see the sushi chef just fully going ham in full view of everybody. And it is the finest quality ingredients. You know what good quality ingredients look like because they're the things that you pass in the store because you can't buy them.
Yeah.
And as you approach the table, you see it's kind of off in a corner a little bit, but in full view of everybody in the restaurant. It is simultaneously secluded and very, very public. And you see Aviella.
Lynn, you made it.
Hi. Wow. This is a lot.
Oh, it is. Oh, this is simply the best. I love this place. I eat here all the time.
I've never been here. Andrea gave me a recommendation, so.
Oh yes. What did she say you should have? Because I have ideas, but I'd like to know what you think.
She recommended the Supernova.
The Supernova. We can definitely have one of those. And there's a couple other things I'm gonna order as well. Do you want sake? I want sake.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Amazing.
Coming in for a reminder that Flynn is, in fact, legal.
Thanks. Look, we said I was the elven equivalent of 20, okay? I'm not getting caught for tax fraud.
I mean, it's not like anyone's gonna card you with Albie here.
Alright, cool.
All right. So, I hope you're hungry. Have you had sushi before?
I mean, here and there, like, pretty, like, grocery store sushi.
No. Oh. Okay. Well, let's get that waiter over here and get our order in.
Okay.
Good morning, the two of you. Is there anything that I can help you to drink today?
Oh, yes, please. Can we get an order of the lychee and the plum sake, please?
Our plum sake is absolutely wonderful here. I'm sure you will all enjoy it.
I love it.
Now, that is served hot. Are you okay with that?
Oh,
Sure.
I thought, The lychee and the plum usually is served cold, but we can have it hot
Lychee,
as well.
the lychee we do serve cold, but the plum, we do think it elevates it a little bit and adds to the richness by serving it hot.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And now we do have a special today, and that would be our meteorite roll. Is that something that the two of you may be interested in?
Yes, I definitely wanted to get a meteorite roll, and I would like the ground nigiri, please.
And for you, sir?
Oh, I'll have the supernova roll.
All right. Well, we will have that sake out for you shortly. And sushi shortly after. Would you like edamame, any appetizers, or...
Yes, some edamame, and then just so you know, so that you don't have to ask, we will want 2 of your amazing jumbo cheesecake slices. Absolutely, please.
Of course. And they kind of go off, and just a couple minutes later, they do return with the lychee and the plum sake.
Oh. Wow.
What?
Gosh, this is so much.
Oh, don't worry about it, darling. You're gonna love it.
All right. I'll just, I don't want to drink too much.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. Just have a cup. You know, we're gonna be walking around. It's gonna all go right out of our system before we get to dinner.
It's not bad. It's never had something like this before.
Oh, it's divine, isn't it? So, tell me what your mother is like, because we have to get her a gift, and I feel remiss that I have no idea what she wants, or could use, or could need.
She's an avid crafter, and she likes the color purple. Andrea was asking about flowers. I'm not good with flowers. She's just a really sweet lady.
Well, she would have to be. I mean, you are just so lovely. Okay, well, I definitely have a couple places I want to take us. We'll have to go to Eos, and definitely the Mirage, I think. And I heard that Spacey Penny has some new silk scarves that are just perfect. So, I just think so. And we'll get you something just perfect as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like I said, I think Mom will be surprised. I don't really dress up.
Look, there's no surprises are good, and there's always a reason to dress up.
Yeah.
Plus, there is this concert that I want to take you to. I think we should all go, actually. Oh, did I put it in the group chat? I don't think I put it in the group chat. But there's this concert that I want to take everyone to. It's a premiere. I mean, I might be one of the stars.
Oh.
And yeah, so you'll need an outfit for that, too.
Oh, okay. When is this? Is this before or after? Is it today?
Oh, no, not today, silly.
okay.
That would be, oh, no. It's in a couple weeks. We'll have to get you something to wear, and I'll make you an appointment to go to the salon with me. We'll get mayonnaise and petties. It'll be, oh, I'm so excited.
Okay, yeah. Wow. This is a life I'm not used to.
Oh, well, it's fabulous, isn't it?
Definitely.
Well, have you ever been to any of these places? I'm sure you've been to the Mirage. It's just where everyone goes.
I get my pants from Space Mart. I've had this hoodie for like a decade.
Oh. Well, we'll get you a new one.
Okay.
Oh my, where is that sushi? I'm starving.
Oh, by the way, you had questions for the group chat.
Oh, yes, I did. Oh dear, what was I thinking of?
Flynn's gonna kind of look around and just make sure that no one's really listening in. Have you seen what's going around on social media, the billboards and stuff?
Oh, I saw the billboard. Oh, but I don't spend too much time on social media.
You don't.
No, you see, everyone's just always talking about, little old me, and I find that it just inflates my ego a little too much.
I mean, you do have a lot of followers, right?
Oh, I'm sure I do, but my assistant handles that.
Gotcha. I mean, if you're interested in getting in on this, it's pretty juicy stuff.
Tell me, you absolutely must tell me, who is this woman and why? Why are we saying her name? I'm so excited.
Well, I don't know how well you know Lucy.
Well, I do know Lucy, but I'm not allowed to tell you how I know Lucy. She would get mad at me.
Oh, okay. You don't have to tell me that. Her little sister was shot dead, and Pathos isn't talking about it.
I'm sorry, what?
We all found out yesterday. Maybe you could talk about it? You've got followers? It's pretty big news.
Oh.
I think it would be really helpful if, people listen to you, don't they?
Well, yes, they do. You said Pathos isn't talking about it, but why would they talk about it? It's not like they had anything to do with it.
She was an employee.
Oh. I wonder why Lucy's never mentioned that.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't talk about it over dinner. Lucy's having a rough time, obviously, so.
Well, I would imagine so. Oh.
But, maybe what's that word? Not perspective, exposure.
Well, yes, I will definitely. I mean, I'm positive that my assistant is already talking about it on my social media, but I will make sure she does. Let me just text her real quick and tell her that I want everyone to be saying her name in my comments.
Wonderful. I'm gonna text my mom real quick and say, hey, can you pick up purple spray paint while you're at work? I'll wire you the money. I know you get it on discount. And, yeah.
Aviella, you get a text back almost immediately from your assistant, Beatrice.
Okay.
And she says, I've tried posting about it.
What do you mean tried? It's not that hard.
Her name disappears anywhere it's posted.
Well, what? I don't understand.
Whenever somebody comments her name, it vanishes. And it's a bunch of blank comments.
Beatrice, I insist that you comment about this. I cannot be the only one out here just not commenting about this. This is a big deal. Her name was on a billboard.
I'm trying, ma'am. I assure you. It's not me.
Trying.
Yes, ma'am. Of course. And
if you can't say her name, you still find a way to talk about it. Everyone else must be talking about it. I cannot be the only one not talking about this.
Of course, I'll figure something out as soon as I can.
Good.
And
Let me know.
Flynn, you get a text back from your mother with just a thumbs up emoji.
Wonderful. Classic Thorn communication.
Yes. Well, she's on the clock at the moment. She doesn't get off until a little bit later this afternoon. That's why she was so insistent that this happen later in the day.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. And at this point, the waiter does come up and give you guys your sushi.
Awesome.
Now, you ordered the supernova roll, Flynn.
I did.
And so this is a shrimp tempura and crab mix base, and it's baked with crab stick, Japanese mayo, whitefish, and then a space eel.
Oh.
Now, space eel, the waiter will kind of explain to you, is a very delicate ingredient, as it is largely poisonous to most species, so it takes a master chef to be able to properly handle it for consumption. And in the center, because this roll is kind of spread out around a circle with the ginger and wasabi on the side, in the center is a bowl of sriracha. And you watch as he takes a small little lighter and ignites the sriracha in the center. And the moment before it ignites, you notice that there is a small veil of clear liquid on top of it as it fully lights up. And the waiter sort of makes eye contact with you and goes, "Do not eat the sauce in the center. It is not meant for that. It is a very strong alcohol on top of this. Do not eat the center."
So it's just a decoration?
Yes.
Oh, I like sriracha.
If you want sriracha, we can give you some sriracha on the side. Just
Okay.
don't eat that.
Got it. Don't eat the fire. Got it.
Now, Aviella, you got the meteorite roll.
Yes, I did.
And so that is going to be like spicy crab mix, spicy tuna with candied jalapenos on top. And there is 7 different types of spiced tuna on top of it as well. And it is beautiful. And it's sort of speckled the way you see meteorite. Because obviously, when you live in a space-based city station, you do become increasingly familiar with what meteorite looks like.
Yes.
And you get sort of the rest of your food, but those are very much the 2 stars, given that they are specialties here in Enigma. So, a side of sriracha for you.
Yes, please.
Wonderful. And they go off to get you your sriracha, and you get a text from your mother.
Mm-hmm.
That says, "On break. Do any of your friends have food allergies? I'm planning my menu for tonight."
I'll send a group text and find out.
Okay.
So,
and you are able to do that and then go off and enjoy your sushi.
cool. That is very impressive looking. How
It
much
is.
did that cost?
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't look at the menu, I just got what Andrea said.
There's no prices on the menu anyway.
Why would they do that?
I mean, I don't know. I just don't usually look at how much something costs.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. They're just gonna bill it to me and it'll be fine.
Oh, I mean, I could pay for my half, that's okay.
Don't be silly. I invited you to dinner or to lunch.
Oh, okay.
Now, you absolutely must try it, and don't let them scare you. No one has died from the supernova roll yet. This place is amazing, and they have some of the best master chefs.
Alright, I'll take your word for it.
Yes. And then you must try this too. This meteorite roll is amazing.
Okay, yeah, that looks really good.
So, despite the fact that Aviella has ordered all of this food, she's only going to take like 2 bites maybe of each different thing. and then just talk Flynn's ear off.
Cool. I'm just going to mostly listen and eat.
So yeah, that's... I imagine that we'll talk mostly at this point about just random things that are going on, and I'll...
Flynn, you get another text from your mother. And it says, "What time are y'all coming by? I'm so delighted to be meeting your friends."
Oh, I think I told them around 6 or 7. Is there a particular time you had in mind? Shouldn't I be early to help clean dishes and help out?
7 is just perfect.
Okay. I'll be early. And then I'll text her that list of no strawberries, no watermelon.
Noted for the allergies. Don't you worry your head about being early. These are your friends.
Oh, well, okay. Thank you.
You get another thumbs up. Going off break. I love you.
Love you too, Mom. Oh, hey, sorry, that was my mom.
Oh, don't. Is she excited about tonight?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
We should all be there at 7. I'll send a quick group text and,
7? Oh dear, we better finish up. We have to go shopping. That's just not a lot of time.
How long does it take to go shopping?
Oh, I don't know how to answer that question. Shopping takes as long as it takes.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta find the right fit and...
Yes, but if we have to be ready and at your mother's by 7, we do not have enough time. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Come on. Finish up.
Oh, okay. Can we get a box? I don't know how that's gonna keep.
The waiter comes back and brings you a box, and you do see that there's a small chip on the inside of the box that actually does kind of keep it a little bit more refrigerated.
That's so fancy. Thank you.
Only the best.
Yeah, I guess we'll take our checks now, I guess.
Okay, I will be back.
He's
checks.
He's being silly. You just have them bill it to my account.
All right. We will do that, and we always look forward to seeing our food on your social media, Miss Aviella.
Absolutely. I took a couple of pictures. They'll definitely get posted later.
The meteorite roll is relatively new, so this will be good to get some word of mouth out there.
Absolutely.
People know you're eating here.
This is fantastic. And don't forget to put the standard gratuity onto my tab.
Of course. Well, thank the both of you for coming in, and we hope to see you again.
Oh, I'll be back.
Well, thank you.
And you two leave Enigma, and thankfully you are very much in the shopping district of Anaheim. So as you walk out, there is an entire just street with storefronts.
So Aviella is going to drag Flynn into probably 10 stores in quick succession, trying on everything. Hats, shoes, pants, shirts. No bags, though. You'll notice that she makes a lot of purchases, but they're all going to get shipped back to her apartment.
Oh.
Yes. I mean, it simply would not do for me to be carrying bags up and down the street.
Right, it's not like we're driving or anything.
Yeah. So, okay, so this last place is one of my favorites. But first let's go, oh no, never mind. Let's go to Spacey Penny first. I want one of those silk scarves. I want you know what, let's get one for everyone.
Okay.
And as you are heading down the street to go and walk into Spacey Penny, you actually notice Andrea carrying a few charity boards with her.
Hey!
Andrea, yes, how are you?
I'm good. Just finished up a few things. How was lunch?
Oh, it was
fantastic.
fantastic.
It's amazing. That's the
Wonderful.
best food I've ever had.
Glad you enjoyed it. Everything went well. Everyone's caught up to speed on things.
Mostly, yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Now, we've done a lot of shopping, but I was just
Oh.
going to go get some of those silk scarves.
Oh, wonderful. After you then?
Yes, let's go. I thought we should get one for everyone.
Yeah, why not?
I think Azarea would look really pretty. I mean, she
Ooh,
has a lot of scarves. You get her something nice.
oh yeah. You know what? I think everyone deserves something nice after these past few days. Good call.
Exactly.
Good call, Abby. Good call.
Yes.
All right. And I will just kind of follow you guys. I think it's probably better to let Aviella take the reins for this.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we walk into the Spacey Petties, never gonna be able to say that with a straight face.
Nope.
We walk into the Spacey Pennies, and we actually ended up walking in probably a separate door, not like the normal one or the one for everyone else. And there'll be a woman there who will greet me and be like, "Oh, well, what are we shopping for today?" And I will tell her that we would like to see all of the new silk scarves, and then probably just exclaim over all of them and ask Andrea and Flynn to help me decide which pattern should we get. These are all fabulous.
Okay, well, let's see. Have you picked up anything for the hostess gift just yet, or because if
Oh.
not,
No, not yet. I did want to get a bottle of wine, but Flynn said she likes purple. Let's see.
Yeah.
Is there anything that's just a gorgeous shade of purple here?
well, there's this one.
So, the one that really sticks out to you is this beautiful, deep purple silk scarf that has the small constellations on just variously throughout it. And you notice like the Big Dipper, but the most important one, sort of front and center in the silk scarf, is like as it kind of like hangs over your head if you choose to have that, or if you were to drape it over your neck, is the Ursa Major.
Oh.
Yes.
I think that one's really, really nice.
Well, yes. So we'll definitely get that one. And what should we get for everyone else?
I like this floral pattern for Azarea. Your thoughts?
Oh, absolutely. She is so sweet. Flynn, what do you think? I think you know her a little bit better than I do.
Well, she wears a lot of florals. I think she likes yellow.
Yellow.
Maybe we could try something new.
Well, this, Andrea's gonna pick up one in like a midnight blue with gold embroidery of different flowers. Yes, no?
Yeah.
Oh, that is very pretty. I do like it. Yes, let's add that to the pile.
Alright. Lucy.
Lucy.
Well, that one's too dull. Absolutely not.
What about this one? And I'm going to pick up one that is... It's not quite tie-dye, but it definitely looks like a neon supernova has exploded across.
It's very
And
right.
it actually kind of almost looks like this. It's moving. That's how it is. I've never seen her wearing such colorful attire as she did the other night. So, maybe she's not as boring as I thought she was.
I mean, she kind of seems like the, rave gear type girl.
Okay, so we'll get her this one then. And,
So we sort of fast forward a little bit. You guys are able to pick out different scarves for everybody. And one of the attendants walks up to you, Aviela. Ma'am, will you be trying on any clothes this afternoon?
I don't know. Andrea, what do you think? Flynn keeps insisting that we don't have to dress up for tonight, but social customs dictate that we do.
I mean,
Maybe not formal, but something nice but still casual could work.
Ooh, okay.
We do. Making good impressions is always important.
Space Daddy, what season is it? Or is there?
There isn't really seasons. You're in a city station.
Okay. Yes, I would like to try on a number of black sundresses, please.
Wonderful. And she sort of glances over to Andrea, but her eyes rest on Flynn, just in his shitty hoodie.
Yes, Flynn is going to need something that is going to both complement me and Miss Andrea over here. And let's get him a couple new pairs of jeans, a couple of standard t-shirts, and that hoodie, that new one that came out just recently, and it's got 3,000 pockets in it. I want to see that on him, please.
You see an absolute just light in her eyes, and two attendants join her. Are we getting him a full new wardrobe?
Yes.
Yes. It's necessary.
Flynn, any saving throw that you attempt to make will fail in the name of fashion, as you get dragged to a dressing room.
Wonderful. All right. Great. I don't know how this is gonna fit. I don't. Oh,
no, just trust them. They know what they're doing.
Yes, they have this perfect. It's like magic. They always know exactly what size you need.
How?
They're experts. It's what they do.
Yeah, it's literally their job.
Aviela, did you pick this one?
Well, I picked most of it, yes, but I think Andrea threw some stuff in there too. And sometimes they just pick things that they think that you will look fabulous in.
I may or may not have thrown a few leather jackets in there. Something about them just seems like that would be something you would pull off.
Andrea, a leather jacket. Yes.
I thought skinny jeans went out of style.
When? Based off of, she looks kind of outside and around the other customers. No, I don't recall her going out.
Yeah, no, definitely the skinny jeans. You have to show people your figure. It's just, you must.
What figure?
Everyone has some kind of a figure, Flynn.
Everyone does. And, again, the right clothes just make all the difference. Ooh, and Avela's going to, run off because she sees something that she likes. And she's going to come back and she's going to, open the door and fling this at Flynn and say, try this on. I'm not sure, but something about this black lace, it's to die for.
Oh, okay.
Look, at least we aren't including makeup in all of this, because we very well could.
We're not doing that, right?
Oh, I don't think we have time today. Not if we have to get to your mother's by 7.
Okay.
Just...
All right, well, show us something.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me get my hair.
I guess while we're waiting on Flynn, I'm showing Aviela a few dresses, trying to get opinions.
Oh, darling, those all look fabulous on you.
Oh, thank you. You're very nice. Oh, I
Oh,
love
thank
that.
you.
I love that one on you. The cut is amazing.
Thank you. I think I will need. I definitely need this one. Do you think it's appropriate for tonight?
I think so.
Okay. Yes, I will. You know what? I'm just gonna wear this one out. We'll just. Yes. Thank you. Oh, you know, I wish I could wear some shoes like you do. Shh.
Oh, there's this specialty shop actually that works around the whole hooves and other issues. So here,
Really? Ooh.
yeah. Hold on, and I pull up my phone and start. Okay, this one. And I will send you the address and the phone number, and just kind of go through like the gallery with you to where you get an idea. They do
Oh,
sandals, a few boots. Mhm,
that
yeah.
is fantastic. I mean, normally I have them buffed and shined twice a week. And for special events, I'll have them gilded. But sometimes it's just nice, to, oh, dare I say it, just not take care of them for a little bit. And shoes, no one would know.
Exactly. Yeah, just uh tell them I sent you. They will take care of you. No. You know what?
Abs-
And I just like send a quick message. Okay, don't even worry about the first two pairs. It's on me, okay?
well, thank you.
I think I've got this on right.
Oh, all right, come show us.
Yes, come show us, Flynn.
I look funny.
Flynn, now, come on.
You're going to be fine. Oh, I like that.
I love it.
Yes, I mean, oh wow. That's
No,
Yes. Yes, we'll take this. We'll take it for sure.
okay.
And Flynn's just gonna hear in his head for a second. You do look very good. Don't worry. We wouldn't lie to you.
He is just red-faced throughout this entire exchange.
Now, did everything else fit? I believe this is the right size. Yes. What do you
Yeah, I
think,
got these
Andrea?
these shoes. Why do they have heels
Oh,
on them? I don't need to be taller.
Oh, you should always be taller, darling. It helps you look down on people.
Oh, okay.
Now, what do you think, Andrea? Do you think this fit suits him? Because if so, we can just have them order a whole bunch of stuff. Because that took a really long time. He only tried on one outfit.
Oh, I ran into somebody and they insisted on messing with my hair. I don't know how that happened.
Oh, yes, they do that. It looks fabulous.
Yeah, at least they didn't cut it. I would have been really upset.
Okay.
Oh, that's the... Ignore the wig stand.
Oh no, you were just passing the aisle of wigs. That's
Just knocked over a mannequin.
yeah, it's fine.
All right.
All right, I think we could go ahead and pay for things and continue on.
Yes, let's. We should definitely take him to Mirage next.
Oh,
I'm loving the leather and lace look, and the Mirage just has that new line out. Perfect for him.
These pants aren't gonna rip, are they?
no.
Oh no,
I've
dear.
never worn
No.
leather.
No, you're.
Leather's expensive.
Is
Uh,
it?
Yeah. What?
Yeah?
What?
Is this
Expensive.
real?
Well, of course
Wait.
it's real, darling. I wouldn't put
Yes,
you in
like-
fake leather.
They make fake leather?
It's
Yeah,
horrid.
Okay.
Oh.
They
Oh.
made me wear it once on a photo shoot, and I absolutely refused to continue until they got me a different wardrobe.
I'm learning new things, it seems. All right. But leather's expensive and they make fake leather.
This is a
Wow.
lot different than Space Mart.
What's Space Mart?
Yeah, the grocery store.
He buys his clothes at a grocery store.
They sell clothes at grocery stores?
I mean, it's like a supermarket.
A what?
Supermarket.
Yeah.
Okay,
they're really...
Explain this concept to us as we walk to Mirage, because I do not understand. What is a supermarket exactly?
I mean, they have everything. They have clothes and food and a little bit of everything. It's really cheap.
That sounds horrid.
I mean, I've never had fatty tuna in my life, so this is.
Wait, what?
It's just that it always sounded good, and I could never afford it.
Oh no.
Oh, you poor child.
Anyway, lucky we're here. Oh dear.
You're going to... One day I want to visit this supermarket. It sounds interesting.
Yes, that would be so much fun. Also horrifying, but fun.
Okay, we could go sometime.
So we're gonna keep walking, and we're gonna get to Mirage. And as we walk into Mirage, it's almost like you're walking into a rave, but it's a store. And there is a lot of leather.
Oh boy.
A lot of straps and buckles on everything. Lots of lace and mesh. Yes.
Yeah, looks like a nightclub in here.
Oh, I love the blue lace over here.
Oh, that is to die for. Do we think blue is Flynn's color?
I like blue.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I'm gonna wave over to an attendant because one didn't just immediately come up, which I'm a little miffed about. And be like, our friend here, he needs everything.
Define everything.
Oh, definitely, just everything. I definitely think, some corsets, a couple more jackets, a couple more pairs of pants, maybe a pair of boots or two, hats, belts, a little bit of jewelry, everything.
You're gonna put a corset on me?
Oh, darling. You'll look fabulous.
Okay. I trust you.
He trusts us. I love it. He should, for sure. I mean, it's not like we'd let him walk around making us look bad.
As I'm kind of nodding along, how is Flynn feeling in all of this?
Small. I feel small. And different.
Okay, he's gonna hear in his head again. If you need us to dial it down, just tug your ear or something. I realize this might be a lot.
Okay.
Okay, so after a little bit more of that, Aviel is going to notice that it is almost 3 o'clock. And, oh my goodness, it's 3 o'clock. Oh, if I don't go home right now, I'll never be ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess I could go home.
Oh,
if you
Flynn,
don't
no.
want to go home just
we
yet.
have to dress you.
Okay. I could come with you then.
And we're all gonna walk out of Mirage. And I don't know, Andrea, should we go to my place or yours?
Whichever one.
We'll go to my place.
All right.
And I will hail us a car and we'll drive away.
Okay.
Cool.
And we will switch to a scene with Azurea, me, and Lucy. After that amazing shopping montage, one of my favorite things.
Truth.
We've arranged through text to meet in my workshop, and I've led you upstairs.
This is the first time that you're gonna see normal clothing that matches the voice.
Yeah.
Because you've seen the voice, you just haven't seen it match yet. Hey. By the way, this is normal me? Daytime me? Daytime.
Yes, I didn't want to say anything, but you do look quite different.
I try to separate my nightlife from my job. You know, it's not really conducive for a corporate environment to be wearing what I wear at night.
I suppose that's true, although maybe it could do with a shake-up. I don't quite understand corporate environments. How are you doing?
Not great.
Understandable.
I don't know what I'm going to tell my parents.
Yes.
I did manage to get a hold of some things at work today. And she's gonna like rifle through her bag.
Mm-hmm.
I managed to grab some loathing, disgust, and serenity, and some other things. He probably thinks that I'm taking it for. So I got away with it pretty easily, but I want to experiment with some kind of neutralizer, something that's going to be neutralizing. I don't know, and I just this is not how I expected this to go. This is not where I was expecting to be right now. I was expecting to, continue living my life.
Yes.
And now my sister is dead, and it's my fault, and
it is a horrible situation. I personally do not believe this is your fault. No matter what you do, it does not give anyone the right to kill someone else. Unrelated.
If I had just gone to lunch with her, it wouldn't have happened. I could have had her with me. But then someone probably could have snuck up and, gotten her then, and
This is going to take a lot of work to figure out how we can overcome these odds. But I've also thought of a nullifying thing. I've started 2 experiments. I've also cleared, and you see that a part of the workshop has been cleared, a desk. I've also cleared this space. If you'd like to work here more in secret, anything that you need, I can order. Shouldn't be too suspicious. I do a lot of alchemy, so lab equipment I don't think is too out of the ordinary. But yes, I've started 2 experiments. One is that we use a microdose of everything that isn't that emotion, and see if that can nullify the effects. Although it might be a little crazy. I'm planning on testing them on myself first. And the second is just to do the opposite, perhaps. Perhaps if trust is something that our enemy is using, disgust will counteract it.
I like that. And you see she's already taking notes. Like, she's pulled out a whole notebook and is just like, all right. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe I was looking at the training module that we have at Pathos, and some different things that might coincide with that. I've printed it out, and she'll like hand you a binder.
Mm-hmm.
The training that she gets at work, just like, here, you can have this. It kind of gives some pretty solid details
Yes.
I haven't
This
really
is
seen
wonderful.
any great research,
Mhm.
but it's something. I've been uh, trying to trying to work on it. It's just
Of course. I didn't. I hope I'm not rushing in. I just thought maybe
no,
talking about
we're
work would be.
but two
Full.
heads are better than one. I usually work alone, but that's because I don't like my coworkers except for one of them, and he's my boss, so we don't really work together.
Yes.
It's nice having someone else to bounce ideas off of.
Yes, I agree. I mostly work alone too, and it's nice to talk. Oh, I do have one other thing for you.
Hmm.
Azria pulls out a little, like, pretty vial that has a little stopper that has like a little spray bottle to it, and it's on a long, thin chain for a necklace. This is something that I infused this morning. It's a perfume of bewitching, and essentially, it will help your charisma about an hour, and no one will be the wiser.
That is something I need. I am um, not really a people person,
Yes.
so that would be very helpful. Yes. Thank you.
I mean, I think you're perfectly great, but I understand that. And this is also, I can't imagine what it'll be like for you to have to subterfuge and pretend, and hopefully this will help a bit too on that account.
Yeah. Didn't really picture myself being a spy. Am I a spy? Is that what this is?
I think so. Working both sides.
Kind of like it.
Yes. I think you're well
Stressful.
adapted to it.
Stressful.
Yes.
Speaking of that, I mentioned acupuncture. Do you think someone has time for that, or you trained in that?
Well, I could, but I'm not as good as those that make it their profession. I can for sure get you a good appointment.
That would
Okay.
be great.
Azarea leads you downstairs, and we join our group a little later in the night. We join back at Flynn's house, and they are talking to his mom.
Oh boy. Hi, Mom. Oh, you're muted.
I certainly am. How's my sweet little boy?
It's been a day.
Oh, well, you look really nice. It seems that maybe you went out and had a little bit of shopping day.
Yeah. One of my friends is, a couple of my friends are pretty wealthy, so they've been showing me around.
Well, it's right generous of them to dote on you so.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how I got here.
Well, you're here now. That's all that matters. And your friends are coming in?
Yeah, they'll be here at 7. I can help with something.
Of course. Why don't you help me in the kitchen and get everything prepared?
Awesome. Yeah. And I'll keep an eye on the group chat and see if they'll probably text when they're on the way.
Why don't you go ahead and pour that Starboltled for your friends when they get here?
Yeah. I can do that.
You know, your father brought home your favorite fruit, the stymie fruit. Brought it on his last shore leave. Left plenty, so we need to use it up. So I think I went ahead and made some nice, cool, refreshing drinks for your friends.
Well, I'll have to say thanks on our next phone call with him.
Yes, he should be calling in any day now. He's out on his deployment.
They're not in combat, are they?
I don't know, honestly. But it's only a short trip. He should be home in a couple of months.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna finish up with the dinner.
All right. Yeah, I'll get things set up.
Absolutely. Oh, I think I hear the doorbell now. You're muting.
Hi. Yeah, Andrea's just kind of checking her phone, making sure she has the right address. Yes. Okay.
Pop open the door and, well, hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Wonderful
I'm
to
Mama
meet you.
Thorne. I'm Flynn's mom.
Oh, he has your eyes. Andrea Vallon. Wonderful to meet you.
Oh, very nice to meet you. Please come on in.
All right, thank you.
And we're huggers here. I hope that you don't mind.
I could take your coat. Yeah.
Sure. Thanks.
See who's coming in next.
I'm so glad you decided to join us. My Flynn has been all the rage over all his new friends, and I've been so excited to meet all of you.
Oh, it's been wonderful meeting Flynn. He's kind of a breath of fresh air for all of us.
Oh, he was a certain frostwind gale when he was younger. I tell you, when he was in his 20s, he was always getting into all kinds of trouble. I didn't even think that when he came of age, he would get into PMA, but look at him now. He's just a sparkle in my eye.
That was like 90 years ago.
Yeah, it was better times, good times. Simpler times, I'll say. Not better times, good, simpler times.
Well, you did a marvelous job raising him.
Azarea!
Oh,
Yeah, you hear the doorbell with Azrael listening.
Oh,
hello. I'm Mama Thorne.
Oh, I've heard so much about it. It's so nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
You're
too.
dressed differently.
Both of you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. This is normal me.
okay.
Normal you. Is there a different kind of you?
Yeah.
Well,
Here.
when you are in Mama Thorne's house, you can be whoever you like. And I want you to be yourself. You got to be your authentic self. So whatever you want, you can come in, you can relax. I've got dinner on the stove, and Flynn's got some mighty fine drinks ready for you.
Yeah, if you want to go sit down, I'll take everyone's coats and, yeah, we can get started.
Yeah.
Now, Azraya, you said, you smell all kinds of lovely, all kinds of fantastic perfumes about you. What do you do?
I'm a bit of an alchemist, but I also run apothecary, if you've heard of it.
I have. I don't frequent the place myself, but it sounds like you're a business owner.
Yes, yes, it's been quite a few decades. Really made the place my own. I really enjoy it, and of course, it's not for everybody, of course.
Of course not. I mean, yes, when I was younger, I had dreams of having my own company and stuff. But when I settled down with my spouse and had dear old Flynn here, I just embraced being a housewife. It's just been like the dream.
Oh, that's amazing. Yes, it's always interesting to think of the road not taken. Oh, is it a knock at the door?
Yeah, I think
it
Avia's
was.
running. Hey!
Flynn, oh, you look fantastic. I'm so glad you didn't change. Oh, And so Abiella is just going to kind of burst in, carrying a whole bunch of bags, and she's going to plop them down on the
Well,
table.
ain't you a hurricane of
Oh.
glitter? I love it.
Oh, you must be Mrs. Thorne. Hello. I'm Abby.
I am. Nice to meet you, Aviella. Oh, please, everybody come in, sit in the foyer. We got some lovely drinks that Flynn's got for you. It's Stimulate.
So, here, everyone, we brought gifts. Flynn, Andre, and I went shopping. I hope you all enjoy it. And you're all going to get about 5 packages, I think.
Oh, all of you are so sweet. I really appreciate it. You didn't have to, but I am so honored.
Well, of course we did. You invited us over to your home. So it's just a couple of simple things. Nothing, nothing extravagant.
Well, I tell you, I'm just happy to meet a bunch of Flynn's friends. I must say that Flynn's always been kind of a lonely child. And now that he's got some friends, it just warms my little heart. So please come in, sit in the foyer. I'll get dinner served right up.
Thank you so much.
Hi guys.
Lucy's gonna pull Avi aside for a second.
Oh, hi, Lucy.
You got my message, right? About not talking about how we know each other and
Oh, yes, absolutely. As a matter of fact, when I was having lunch with Flynn today, he mentioned you, and I said that I was not allowed to tell him how we met because you would kill me.
No, Avi, I'm not. It's Shippa. It's
Well,
a legal thing. I can't.
That's a joke, obviously. But yes, no, I told him that I was not allowed to tell him how I knew you.
Okay, just don't tell anybody else or say anything else. I mean, my job's already at risk right now anyway. I don't know how much you know about what's going
Lucy,
on.
why? What did you do? What happened? I thought you were up for a promotion.
That would have been great. We'll talk about it later. Don't bring up my job or how we know each other tonight, okay? We'll talk about it later.
Oh, I almost forgot. And you're gonna be like enveloped in a hug with 2 arms and a tail.
What's this for?
I'm so sorry about your sister. I didn't even know you had a sister, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then the hug is gonna go on for an awkwardly uncomfortable amount of time.
Lucy's just gonna like peek over Avi's shoulder and try to find Flynn and be like, help!
Oh, I love to do hugs too.
I love hugs.
Hugs
Hugs
are
are good.
fantastic.
Lucy's so uncomfortable right now.
Do you need help, Miss Thorne? I know Lucy mentioned she's pretty good in the kitchen. If you do need some assistance.
That's really sweet. Maybe someone to come and lay out the plates.
Yeah.
I mean, that will be. I could do that.
You know what? Why don't we all help?
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that sounds like a great plan. I need my arms for that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I've got a pretty small kitchen, but please build about the dining room, and we'll get this stuff all set out. And we'll set out a whole bunch of plates and forks and silverware and glasses. And when the food is prepared, it's a bowl of greens, salad put down onto the table, followed by this big pot of what looks like pasta and chunks of fish in a tomato sauce.
Oh, this is lovely.
Lovely.
Oh,
So
thanks.
good.
good. Yeah. I hope it tastes as good as it looks. But I've been using this recipe for at least several decades, so I think it's something that you might all enjoy.
I love it. I just
You'll
love
stop
fish.
Yella take like 10 pictures of the salad before she takes it.
Sure. Now, please have a seat. You're free to serve yourselves. There is plenty to go around.
Okay. Thank you. So, tell us more about yourself. You mentioned that you wanted to run a company before you settled down. What kind of company?
That was so long ago. I was thinking some kind of publishing. I love good book, and
Yes.
and finding all kinds of new authors and stories to publish. That was my passion when I was in school. But you know, being a homemaker and being able to read all them books and stories, well, that's just been enough for me.
You'll have to tell me if you have any recommendations.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Oh, I will send you a list. Absolutely. And of course, I certainly hope that some of my boys' stories end up published as well. But then again, they must be so secret, him being undercover and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, a memoir wouldn't. Maybe later in life.
Of course. I'm sure it all has to be declassified or something. Especially since you never see him with his uniform on. It's it goes to show that he's working deep undercover.
Yes, definitely.
Though I am curious about some of the stories of if you can share any, Flynn.
Oh, like from work?
Yeah, I'd love to hear what's going on in your life. He rarely calls, and it's kind of
Well, that's the worst part about undercover work, from what I hear from my father. You always want to stay in contact, but it just puts too many people at risk.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, and I wouldn't want to put my boy in any more risk than he already is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes there's not too much I can say, but sometimes gangs get investigated, or it's not too exciting.
Oh, did you know that Flynn used to run around with a little gang when he was about 50 or so? Oh my gosh. This boy used to run the Garage House gang.
Oh,
My
you have to
goodness,
tell us
Flynn.
more. You can't just leave it at that.
They made their base in some unowned storage garage and got into all kinds of shenanigans. Some of it was just petty, like little graffiti stuff, but other times, I wondered if that boy was going to get thrown in jail.
Flynn.
Ooh.
I had
Someone
no
was a
idea.
rebel growing up.
I was a teenager.
Yeah, you all go through that teenage phase of, rebellion and wanting to make something of yourselves.
Those few decades of teenagedom.
How about you, Andrea? Did you go through anything like that?
Not really. There was certain images and expectations to live up to, so I just wanted to make my parents proud, so.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's very special when a kid wants to make their parents proud, and the effort is what's really important. Whether or not you do, that's not really in your control, I suppose.
think I did well, but I know Flynn has certainly done a great job. I mean, the way you talk about him, you can tell how there's a lot of love here, and that's really good.
Oh, absolutely. I am so proud of my boy. Reach over and like pinch cheeks and all. He's my pride and joy. Absolutely.
So lovely to see such a good, close relationship between mother and son.
Really
Oh, we were definitely close when he was younger. Though recently, he's been a little distant.
I mean,
Side eye.
I'm busy at work all the time and trying to get out there and.
Oh, I know, darling. I am not fussing with you. I'm just saying, you could call your mother a little bit more.
We will make sure to remind him.
How about you there? Was it Lucy?
Yeah.
You look a little sullen. Are you all right, darling?
Not particularly.
Oh.
My
What's
sister
eating
died.
at you? Oh my.
Yeah.
Well, I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Mm.
Sorry, being a downer,
No,
not really much else I can do right now other than either fake it and pretend like
Yes.
I'm okay or just sit here.
You're just you're just being honest about where you are.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
important.
And as I said at the door, you can be as honest with yourself here as you need to be. And you can always be honest with us. You'll always have a safe place here at Mama Thorne's house. Isn't that right, Flynn?
Yeah.
Well, I am really sorry for your loss, but I hope that my cooking will at least bring you a little bit of comfort. In it, we have some homemade candle wheat pasta with quasar cuttlefish and a sweet tomato garlic sauce. So please enjoy.
So amazing.
This is really good, actually.
He's
Really
thank
good.
you.
amazing.
Thank you, sweethearts. All of you.
If I don't know if these are secret recipes or anything, but maybe you can give me a few tips. We do serve food at Apothecary, and I'm always looking for new flavors.
I will have to send you some of my mother's recipes.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, Azure, tell me when you do, because I will definitely come in and I will eat some and I will have them posted all over. We'll say it's Mama Thorne's special. It'll be amazing. We'll get you all sorts of new business. Oh my God, where is this voice coming from?
Wonderful.
You're just making Mama Thorne blush.
I'm sorry, I do that sometimes. I just slip right into, acting mode.
Well, all of this is natural ingredients. I don't use any of the emotion stuff. So this is all natural and just filled with a little bit of love.
But not the emotion.
Correct. Well, the abstract.
Yes, of course. Yes, it's wonderful.
It's been a minute since I've had a meal that's been cooked by someone else.
Really? Your family didn't get together much?
I went to med school, and then Izzy stayed home, and I really haven't seen my parents in a while.
Oh, really? Well, family is very important to us, isn't it, Flynn?
Yeah.
And it makes my heart a little sad when families aren't as close as they probably should be. Have you contacted your parents since your sister's untimely passing?
I been trying to get a hold of them, but it's not proving as fruitful as I'd like it to be.
Oh, well, I'm sure they would be delighted to hear from you, especially in such a tough time.
I mean, they don't know she's dead.
Oh, oh my! Bless their bless their stars.
Lucy's
just know-
gonna hear. Go.
No, go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Lucy's gonna hear in her head. We did get them somewhere safe. They have a phone. Pathos shouldn't be able to trace them. So when you feel you're ready, let me know and I'll give you the number.
You'll hear back. Thank you. That means a lot.
I tell you that if my Flynn were in trouble, I'd want to know first thing. And as much as it would break my heart, I should be one of the first to know if anything unfortunate happened to him.
I mean, it's pretty safe for the most part.
Safe? You're going up against criminals and all kinds of ne'er-do-wells. I worry about you every day.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Because stars know what you're doing every day in your work, and that just makes the lack of communication a little tougher. Because I just don't know.
I mean,
But then again, every boy's entitled to his secrets. Don't you all think so?
Of course. It's a part of growing up for sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
And we love Flynn. Flynn is fantastic, and he's never in any sort of trouble when he's with me.
Keeping him out, huh?
Well, I am keeping him inside of buildings most of the time. I think, the artificial sunlight is just not great for the complexion.
Keeping
That's
him
true.
indoors. What do you mean?
Well, we went shopping for hours today.
Oh, so you're the one for his gorgeous getup.
Oh, yes. And speaking of that, they'll need to be delivering the rest of the packages tomorrow.
The rest of the packages.
she insisted.
Oh. Yeah. There's probably about maybe 20 or 30.
I realize now we got a little enthusiastic today. It's so rare to find people you like and connect well enough with that you just kind of want to show them you care. So,
Of
presents.
course. Your generosity is just making my heart swell. My boy making all kinds of friends. I was, even though he ran in these little groups when he was younger, he was always kind of lonely child. Kept to himself a lot. And it's been real nice to see him kind of blossom, especially gathering all these beautiful friends.
Yes, we just love Flynn. Very helpful too. He's helped me quite a few times at Apothecary.
Oh, really?
Mm.
What you done for?
I mean, sometimes she just needs help cleaning up, or somebody keeping an eye out for her.
Yes, I should say it's not just a lounge, Apothecary. It is kind of a wellness center. So there's acupuncture and massage and things. So we have lots of people coming in and out.
Oh,
We do
So-
use emotions therapeutically too, and for the lounge.
So the wardens let you kind of do these side jobs.
Well, I guess
he's-
now is,
I believe you mentioned you were recently told to keep an eye on Apothecary with gang activity rising near it.
kind of. I mean, I guess now is a better time than ever. I have an announcement.
Oh,
I probably put it off for a little too long. I didn't want to worry you or Dad. Really didn't want to let anyone down.
she'll take Flynn's hand. It's all right, Mama's here.
I work as a bodyguard now.
Really?
Yeah.
Bodyguard.
I put in my 2 weeks a little while ago.
How was a little while ago?
A month ago? It's commission work. I mean, I can understand where the uncertainty in pay would worry you guys. So I tried to make sure I had some money in savings, and sometimes I watch out for Azarea, and sometimes I hang out with Aviella, and yeah.
Oh, well, that's all right.
I get shot at less.
That's certainly a good thing.
So yeah.
Well, is it something that makes you happy?
Yeah.
Good. If you excuse me for a moment, I'd use the ladies' room. She's gonna
Okay.
excuse herself from the table.
Of course. That went very well, Flynn.
Yeah, I mean, I had a plan B and a plan C.
I didn't
Somewhat
think
that-
you were gonna tell her at all, but all right.
I'm
I mean-
so confused. What is going on?
Is
I used to be a Star Warden,
oh, okay.
But now you're
and
not.
I couldn't do it anymore.
Oh, all right.
Well, I thought you were gonna tell her about the whole, like, you know,
The what, Lucy?
that thing. Like, how you and I know each other.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna go into that.
Good. Good.
Yes,
I feel like I missed
Is-
so much.
Is money a concern?
No.
That sounds like a lie.
That sounds like a lie. Exactly. Lucy's
Yeah,
right. Flynn, you know what? I think you need to be my bodyguard.
Or
Cool. Yeah.
yeah.
All the time. Yes, nope. Full time, absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah. Let's.
and if you ever want, any more work, I'm sure Naz would be happy, and we are, because of our recent events, trying to be a bit more cautious at Apothecary and keep an eye out.
Of course.
I'd say I need your help in the lab, but
I don't think I'd be allowed to go in there.
not that one. We
Okay.
set something up at Apothecary, but Azure and I are working on some things.
Yes.
I've been trying to up security at Haven, so if you need even more options.
But did
Let's
you?
not get him working 5 part-time jobs.
Yeah. Did
I
you
mean-
think it went well, Flynn?
Yeah, I mean, we could just say I'm an independent contractor. That's not a lie.
Yeah.
True.
Yes.
Um,
Wouldn't be the
I'll be
worst
right
thing.
back. I'll be right
Okay.
back. And I think I'm gonna wait out in the hall for Mama Flynn to come back.
You hear some soft sniffling from a room down the hall.
Okay. Just a very soft. Hello. Are you all right?
Oh, hi, Andrea. Was it?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi. Can I get you anything?
No. Can I get you anything? That was a lot back there.
It's nothing that I haven't dealt with before, especially with Flynn's other parent. You know, them being out on deployment all the time. There's not a lot of communication and a lot of stuff that they can't tell me about.
Gets lonely. Gets very lonely at times.
It does. It does. And it's just kind of hard when you're being you realize that you don't know your child as well as you want.
I think that he didn't want to tell you because he didn't want to worry you, and that you know your son far better than most parents do. Trust me on that one.
I don't know about that. I mean,
What's Flynn's favorite color?
I don't know. It used to be blue.
Still is. He gravitated towards a lot of blue today.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Glad I still got something. I suppose.
Allergies,
What?
things like that.
Mm.
Pretty sure I could ask you a million questions and you could probably have some kind of answer
Rat
for
them
all
all
of them.
off, yeah. But that's just, I don't know what's going on in his life. And I don't know that he knows what's going on in mine. And that lack of communication is the hardest. And as lonely as he was as a child, it seems the tables kind of turned, and now I'm the lonely one with my spouse all on deployment and Flynn off doing his thing, doing God knows what.
Well,
But no,
think-
it's just me here.
Well, if you'd like, she's gonna write down an address. I tend to be at work fairly often, and if you ever want to come by and chat, loneliness is something I'm pretty familiar with. Dad was gone, and Mom wasn't quite as there for me as you are for Flynn, so.
I try my best, and I hope that you got family who won't be there for you too.
They try, but I'm sorry you're feeling lonely right now, and I hope maybe now that Flynn has felt comfortable enough to tell you what he's been up to, what he's going to be up to, maybe we can get him to call you more and just be more willing to. 'Cause I don't think you trying to find a nice way to put this. I think because he's always had that love and support, he may not fully realize how much it means just yet. And I hope he never has to realize what it means to not have that.
I know he knows I'm here. I know also that the day-to-day things tend to consume him. I know I was like that when I was a child. You know, just whatever it wasn't in my perception, it just didn't exist. So I know it's no fault of his. Just
He's
hard being on the receiving end of it. So, but thank you, and I appreciate your you let me talk and let an old lady spill out this stuff.
Hey, I think everyone needs to talk every now and then. It helps.
Thanks. Are you a hugger?
Yeah,
I could really use a hug.
of course.
Give Andrea a nice hug.
Yeah.
No, don't worry about me. I'm gonna clean myself up, and I'll be back in just a few.
Okay. See you shortly.
And as Andrea's walking back, Lucy will pass and go to the other restroom and kind of shut the door and lock it behind her. Turn on the tap, turn on the fan, and she's been on some Serenity tonight just to kind of keep herself afloat. But she can feel it fading. So she's gonna kind of mess around in her bag and her pockets. Shit. Did I bring it? Not that one. Okay. And she's gonna like pop out some stuff, snort it up her nose because for some reason that's just what she wants to do right now. And she is going to, before things kick in, just slide down the wall and run her hands through her hair and cry. She'll pull out her phone and check to see if Nellie has texted her back. Sees no response. And she'll look at her messages between her and Izzy. Again. Like she has more times than she probably should at this point. And she will hover over her incubi contacts. And she'll just lock her phone and kind of toss it on the ground next to her and keep breathing until she feels the drugs kick in. And then she will just wipe off her face and head back out to be with everyone else.
Hey, Lucy, you good?
Yeah, sorry, I just needed a second.
Okay, yeah. Take your time.
All right, who's down for dessert? I've got some wonderful carrot cake. It's my favorite.
Love carrot cake.
Sounds great, yeah.
Oh, yes, please. Absolutely. And then everyone should open their gifts.
Oh,
Oh,
you got
You
gifts
didn't-
for everyone.
Have to do that. You didn't have to.
Oh, don't
get
be
us all
silly,
gifts.
Lucy. Everyone has a gift. We picked Andrea and Flynn and I picked one out for everyone, and we just think it's going to be absolutely fabulous.
Wonderful. So excited.
Thank you.
Well, please, Miss Lucy, why don't you open yours first?
Sure. How is this stuff wrapped? I'm curious.
Glad you asked.
We let Abiella take care of that. She wanted to.
So, it's like a little pyramid. Okay, so on the bottom is a flat box, and then there's like two smaller boxes, and then the top is like the most like tiniest little bag you've ever seen. Okay, and in each of the tiny little bags is, think of like Swarovski crystals, and it's just like a little crystal potion bottle in everyone's favorite color. And then the box below that is some salted caramel truffles, and below that is some just like chocolate covered strawberries, and then the last box is the scarves that everyone got, but it's all wrapped in this like silvery shimmery paper with like an obnoxious amount of ribbon.
This is gorgeous.
Wow. Thank you.
And it will absolutely explode in glitter when you open it.
Oh, I'm gonna
That
have to
is
clean all
fun
of
and
that.
delicious.
Oh no.
This is never gonna come off, is it?
No.
Quite fanciful.
A little sparkle never hurt anyone.
At night, it works with me, okay? I am not a daytime sparkle person. I could be a daytime sparkle person.
Not one of them vampires in that Dusk series.
No.
Did you read that, Mama Thorn?
Oh, I did probably about 3 times.
I know.
It is so trashy, but I
It
love
is.
it. Every moment of it.
Yeah,
must
that's
admit, I did too.
Mom is how I got into a lot of dumpier romance novels.
I'm so glad we share that. We share recommendations all the time.
Yes. Oh, maybe we could do a book club.
Yes.
I would love that.
You'll all slowly see Lucy just start to play with the glitter at some point. She is not listening to anything you're saying. It's the glitter now. Glitter and Lucy are just having a moment.
The true
hear
OTP.
nighttime-
The
You'll
true
know-
OTP. Glitter and Lucy.
You'll hear the nighttime Lucy voice kind of come out just a little bit like glitter. Ooh.
And lean over to Flynn. Looks like that little bit of shiny had brought out the true part of your friend there.
Yeah, it's probably best.
Everyone
Looks
needs
like it brought a little smile. So that is enough for me.
It's quite beautiful.
You did good, Aviella.
Well, thank you. Yes. Now, everyone, open up that last gift. That one is different for everyone, and we simply must see if we picked out the perfect ones.
Oh, okay. She's gonna put the glitter in her hair.
Desiree, why don't you open yours?
Yes. Yes, I delicately take unwrap it so that I can use the wrapping again. Oh my goodness, what is this?
Oh,
Those are the scarves, right?
yeah.
Okay. You're gonna see like a midnight blue one with like gold flower embroidery and probably like little bits of like opal embedded into some of the flowers to catch the light.
Oh my goodness, this is This is too much. This is lovely.
Well, I'm so glad you like it, Azarea. We thought you would look simply beautiful.
It's absolutely perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Andrea, why don't you open yours?
Oh God, Okay, I'm assuming they bought this when I wasn't looking because I do not recall Scarfree. Okay. Oh, this is lovely. When did you? You know what? I don't need to know. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I just simply had the best time today.
This was fun, actually.
And Flynn, did you get one?
Oh, well, we didn't pick one out for me. We figured this would be a little bit more your style.
Oh. Well,
Don't be silly. You have one.
This box is mine?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
So you'll open it up and you'll expect to find something completely extravagant. And what you find is a dark blue, almost black scarf with a light pattern on it. It's just kind of like a simple geometric pattern. It's very subtle, it's very understated, and very shocking that Aviella picked that out.
Oh, my sons.
Wow.
Oh, that is
Which-
gorgeous.
When did you grab this?
Well, you know, I just picked it up when you guys were all done.
You all have an amazing
you.
eye. These are all perfect.
Absolutely. Now, I will go ahead and open mine now that everybody else got theirs open. Unbox it. Oh, this is too generous. Lift whatever it is out of the box.
It's a scarf. I think Andrea knows the pattern of it.
It's deep purple with the constellations. You can see the Big Dipper and some, but in the middle is Ursa Major.
Oh, I love the constellations. Oh, the shapes of stars. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, you are most welcome. We love Flynn, and
Wrap it around.
you're the reason we have Flynn, so...
Yeah, I'm quite proud of him. Grateful for him in my life.
I'm curious what Lucy's doing right now.
Glitter.
Glitter, just playing with the glitter.
Literally, like after she opens her scarf, this is so pretty. Puts it around her neck. Glitter.
Serenity and glitter, you know?
Scooping it out. Honestly, I think at this point, anyone except for maybe Mama Thorn will kind of recognize the behavior of what Lucy is doing right now, because this is not grieving Lucy. This is
How much did she take?
a microdose.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh. She took a microdose. She's not okay. But anyone who's seen her at night will notice the distinct change. And it's not just the glitter. The glitter's there, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, now that we're finished dessert, I need to clean all this up. Flynn, will you help me?
Oh, of course. Thank you, all of you. Means a lot that you're able to come over today.
Well, you can all stay. You know,
Oh.
just gonna bob Flynn here and we can clean up
Yeah.
the dishes.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
That went well.
Yeah. You got some nice friends there. I was so grateful to meet them.
Yeah, it's been a while since brought anyone home.
Yeah, it has. They seem to
I
be
guess-
taking care of you, though.
Yeah, I mean, I know they're the guys on Discord that, we went to Parallax, but they're all in different places, and it's nice to have somebody in person.
Can I ask what happened?
What do you mean?
Like, what happened with the wardens?
I couldn't do it anymore. I mean, you knew it was dangerous,
Yeah.
but, and I was okay with that for a while, but I joined the Wardens to save lives. I ruined lives. Some people didn't need to be arrested, and I felt like a menace. I felt like people hated me.
So, it was a corrupt system, you'd say.
Yeah, and I didn't know how to tell anyone that, and I didn't know if Dad would be upset.
You know your dad loves you and is proud no matter what you do.
Yeah.
I think that your gentle heart might have overruled any other thoughts on the matter. But it's always harder to change the system from the outside. You could have been a great influence on the inside.
I could have, it got depressing, to say the least.
Well, you're now protecting others in your own way, I suppose.
Yeah, it's I think it's a lot better that way.
And you said you're happy, so
Yeah.
that's enough for me.
Yeah, they're all great people.
Is your friend Lucy all right?
Well, it's gonna take a while. Trying to keep an eye out on her.
Yeah. She heard her in the restroom earlier. Just keep an eye out for her.
I
Keep
will.
her safe.
She needs it. Especially now.
Yeah. Using that big heart of yours. Something I've come to love. I'm glad I was able to instill in you.
Well, of course, I wouldn't, you and Dad raised me, and, with Dad gone, I learned everything from you.
Yeah. Thank you for coming. I know that things might be really hectic and busy, but I miss you.
I miss you too. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier.
Well, I'm sure you had your reasons, and I forgive you that. We all do things that we think are for the best for others, and maybe it's just the best for ourselves.
Yeah.
So, you don't need to spare your mama anything. I'm quite used to all the secrets and going aways from your father.
Oh yeah. I mean, even with my little time in Parallax,
Yeah. So you don't need to keep anything from me. And I want you to know that you always have a safe place here too. You can always come here.
Yeah.
Yep. Now help me with these dishes, and then we can see your friends off, eh?
Of course. You know, now that I'm on a different schedule, I could be home more often.
That'd be lovely. I'd love to see you around here more. Maybe even bring any significant others.
Oh, not quite there yet.
That's all right. You know, it's it would be nice to see you with someone.
Yeah, I haven't given myself the chance to think about it, really.
Oh, I'm sure you've got all kinds of different things to worry about. But just know that whoever they are welcome here, as long as they're good to you.
Of course.
Yep. Finish up these dishes, and maybe I'll not pull out those wonderful photo albums of mine.
Yes, yes, right away, ma'am. Got it.
Hey, Philin.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too, Mom.
Well, thanks. Well, at that, I think the dinner is coming to an end.
Thank you. This is just fantastic. Thank you so much, Mama Thorn. If you'd ever like to come by Apothecary, just have coffee or anything, I'd love to talk to you more.
That I will have to stop by. I might stop over there after my hair appointment just next week.
You said you work at a craft store?
I do. It's Star Crafts and Fabrics.
Oh my goodness, I love crafting. I made
By
this
the
necklace
way-
myself.
I
It
might come
passes
by
the time,
sometime.
you know.
I like crafts. I might come by sometime.
Oh, please do. We've got a special on space silk.
Really?
Did you happen to grab that spray paint?
Oh, I did indeed.
Wonderful.
Offer a box of it pulled out from a shelf somewhere.
Great.
And if any of you ever need any crafting tips, feel free to come by.
Yes.
I've got centuries worth.
Oh, she knows everything.
Be sure to do that. And we do have to get that. Yeah, we do have to talk about the book club thing. That would be a lot of fun.
I'm sorry, I couldn't quite hear you there. What'd you say?
Test.
Yes.
Hearing.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
no.
Yeah,
Okay.
turn my hair native.
Okay. We have to talk about the book club thing at some point because I think that would be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. I've got a few on my shelf that I'd love to start reading. I've just been kind of there collecting dust, and maybe we can all make a group of it.
Yes.
Do you have to read to be in a book club?
Well, I mean, that's kind of the point of the book club, but if you're willing to bring some
They do make
sort of
audio
snacks or
books.
cookies, then we won't mind.
In
Yeah,
Avi's head, she'll just hear, "Do you not know how to read?" I thought I would know this.
I'm just I'm not very good at reading, and most of the time, you know, people they just tell me what they want me to do. I can read, I just
Is this in your head or is this out loud?
Yeah, are you responding to me in your head, or is this out loud?
Oh, this is out loud.
Oh God!
Nobody said anything about you not being able to read, huh?
In my own head, I did.
I'm sure that you're plenty educated.
Oh, I don't know. I dropped out of school. You know, my mom had me modeling, when I was, about 3.
Oh.
And once I started winning competitions, they just. So, yeah, I didn't really finish school, but you don't really need to finish school to do what I do for a living.
You've seen the billboards, Mom.
I have.
That's her.
Well, bless my stars. Yes, I do. I knew I recognized you.
Well, yeah, so, I'd love to be a part of hanging out with you guys, but
Well, they make audiobooks.
Yeah, that's a thing that you could definitely do.
Yeah.
so someone would read it to me?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And they've got fabulous voice actors to perform all the parts.
It's wonderful. I'm sure you'll love it. And of course, you wouldn't be
Okay.
excluded. Even if you didn't read the book, you could always come.
Okay.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you all make it a safe home. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I hope you come by soon.
Yes.
Thanks
So-
for having us.
Send me a text when you get home, I guess.
Of course.
Yep.
Okay. Not that I ever stop texting.
Mother
I should
Thorne's gonna
probably
hug
unmute
everybody before they all head out and make sure that everybody feels her love.
Amazing. Yes. Azurea hugs you back with all 4 arms.
And Flynn, you now have like a army's worth of meals for the next week. She just cooked so much that you got it for an entire week.
Awesome. Oh, I still have the sushi too. Nice.
So much food.
I think
Aviela's gonna hug everyone too, and probably squeeze everyone a little uncomfortably with her tail.
Oh,
Lucy will actually hug everyone back this time.
Yeah, I'll give everyone a hug, and I think later Andrea's gonna send Flynn a text saying, "Today was fun, and your mom's pretty great."
I kind of give everybody a stiff hug. I'm like, I'm kind of getting used to this.
Great.
Yeah, you hear in your head, Flynn, from Azurea, just like,
You did great. I'm so proud of you. And that is where we will close today's session. Thank you so much for joining us. That's all for this episode of Starbottled. Come back and see us next week to find out more about our party, more about Pathos and Incubi, and what will come. Bye!